Hello everyone, here is my reading wrap up for books that I've read in 2025. Here I'm going to tell you about my reading experience about all books that I've read and with their rating and yes or no maybe. Actually I've made a shorter version of the video, but today I'm going to make a longer version to talk about the books longer completely. So yeah, here it is. In total I've read 11 books, not a lot. In 2024 I've read 21 books, but this year I've only read 11 books, but it's still good, right? Some of them I have the copies here, but some of them I've read them online, ebook. Okay, those books are so heavy, so I put them down. Without any further ado, the first book is Your Name by Shinkai Makoto. This one is one of my best books that I've read, and I gave it 5 stars. This one is from, if you know Your Name, the movie. I watched the movie, also I read the book, and I think reading it is more interesting for me. It has more detail that is not in the movie. I could feel more the feeling about the characters, each character, when I read the book more than when I watched the movie. Next, Everything Becomes F by Mori Hiroshi. This one is about murder in the isolated room in a laboratory in a remote island. Actually, some part of this book is quite boring for me. But when you are in the last 2 or 3 chapters of the book, you will feel a very roller coaster feeling when you find plot twist and another plot twist and another plot twist. So this book is yes for me. Next, Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This one is enemy to lovers and fantasy romance book. A lot of people talk about this and this book was quite famous, but I think this book was overrated. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it when I read it. They showed like poetic words for each other, especially the poetic words from Kai Azer. I really liked it. I think I've talked a lot about this book in my other video. And still, this book is maybe for me for some reason. Next, The Little Prince. This book is a classic book and I really like it. This one is like a kid classic story and fantasy, but when you read it, you will find very deep meaning, especially when you read it as a adult like me. So this book is yes. Next, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. A lot of people talk about the plot twist so much. Maybe that's why I anticipated about the plot twist so much, but actually, when I was in the plot twist, I didn't feel the plot twist so wow at all. Like, it was just like, oh, finally I found it, or finally I knew it. That's all. So this book is maybe for me. Next, And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. People talk that this one is like the best work of Agatha Christie. I don't know. I haven't read all books from Agatha Christie, but when I read it, it was so good. I couldn't predict of what happened. I couldn't predict of who the murder was, and the murder was arranged so good and so well. So yes, this book is yes for me. Next, Dari Toko Buku ke Toko Buku. This one is from a local writer, Indonesian local writer. It's about her experience of exploring bookstores in European countries, and I really like it. You know, the bookstores and the atmospheres in Europe about literacy. I don't know, it's like magical, so I really like, especially when you like traveling and bookstores with unique themes, like bookstores for art, bookstores for women. This book explained it very, very well, and this book is yes for me if you like bookstores and traveling at the same time. Also from this book, I learned a lot of things from someone or people who dedicated their lives for books, and that was really inspiring me, and I really like it. Next is the Letter of Enchantment series. It consists of 2 books, Diamond Rifles and Ruthless Wolves. For Diamond Rifles, I didn't feel that I like it, so this book is no for me because it was too slow, and also I didn't feel the plot hit me, but it wasn't that bad, but it's just no. And the second book is Ruthless Vows. Also, this book was way more boring than the first one, so it's definitely no, I didn't like it. Maybe because I read the translated version, but I don't know, maybe I will change my mind if I read the original one with English word, the original language of the book. So yeah, but for now, this series is no for me. The next one is Dracula by Bram Stoker. I haven't made the review video of the book, but this book is yes for me. Only in the first chapters of the book I could feel the dark atmosphere. It was so great and epic because it is the most iconic horror story or horror book, and I really like it. That was part that I thought it was boring when they tried to track the Dracula and wanted to kill him, but overall I liked the book. Next, Strange Houses by Uketsu. I really like this book so much. When I finished it, it made me want to read another book from Uketsu, which is Strange Pictures. Strange Houses, I think it has a movie version of it, or I don't know, the movie came first or the book came first, but really, it makes me want to watch the movie too. This book is really good if you like mystery. When I read it, I really felt like I was like a detective that analyzed every structure inside the house and the rooms inside a house. Not only one house, but more than one house. And it makes you curious of what this room for because they look strange. But at first, you will feel that nothing strange of this house, but when you see it closer, when you see it again, you will see that this rooms or this house is a very strange. And also inside the story, it's related with cases of murders and what the relationship of the murders and the houses, and it is very interesting and so good. Yeah, so that's all. I hope I can read more books in 2026. But in 2026, I'm thinking about reading Indonesian books, especially from local writers that a lot of people talk about. I'm not good at explaining of those books, so here are the books that I want to read. Sorry because my husband was looking at me that it made me nervous because I'm making video in front of him, and okay, I think that's all. See you later.